Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. It's Daily CRUMB. Help you along your way. Okay. Here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. And welcome to the Daily CRUMB with me, Louise L, your friendly, freakiest sweetgrass water medicine woman. Also, oh, what do I say? Christiana Carr, Chrissy Carr, superstar. Thank you. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome, all of you beautiful divine beings right here too. How grows it with you? Hey, okay, yeah, I'm swinging. Swinging. Had a real rough time with my girl, my one and only girl, the other day. But that's part of the alienation and, you know, frustrations and survival behaviors. And so she laid a beating on me the other day, and right now with the way things are going, when I had stopped her hands from punching me, she let out this scream, and it kind of came into my head, oh, this might be some sort of a setup that if, you know, I grabbed her, whatever, then it's, well, it's just like the adults that they've been learning from. Children learn what they live. Those adults don't take any responsibilities for what they've done to cause the reactions they've gotten, or to, right, to trigger things. They don't take responsibility for that, just the adults, right? Like I would say, you know, I start out down here, I say their name, hello, 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 and then, hello! I'm like, oh my goodness, you don't have to scream just because I ignored you the first 100 times you said it. I don't know, so, I don't want my children to feel bad for that either, because it's what they learn. And my daughter is now going through a very precious time. She really needs her mother. They all really need their mother. They all really need a little bit more structure. They all need definitely healthy diets. Like this is a mom. I smoke, yes, but I quit smoking. All of my pregnancies, I breastfed all of my babies, and I don't have any judgment to anybody that you know, that decides to do what's best for their baby, right? Individuals, okay, individuals we are. This is me, okay? This is how that was for me. And I made sure I ate healthy. Oh my God, the best time I took care of my body best when I was sharing it with a little being, when a little being was growing in there and breastfeeding and wanting to give them the best. Oh, I love motorcycles. I really want a motorcycle. Anyways, so they were raised, started out with organics and everything. I didn't give them the regular medicines. It's mostly sugars. I would go to the health food store to get their medicine when it was needed, the natural tooth gels and stuff like that. That's the kind of mama I was. And not overprotective or helicopter, trying to let them learn on their own. I wasn't the one to run and jump at them every time they fell. I would wait to see if they needed, because I learned young that a lot of times their reaction is because they get scared when, you know, adults and stuff are running at them, all ah, and they make a big noise. So it's more about that than them actually hurting themselves. So I'm not the like run and jump mom and try and catch them and save them from everything. It's I'm gonna sit back, mom, and let them know that I'm here if you need my help, right? But I'm not gonna push myself in on you. I'm gonna let you try and figure that out on your own, because you know what, you learn the best from that, right? We don't learn when we just go in and give them the answers. We don't learn when we're just given the answers. It sticks more when we figure things out ourselves. I don't know. What's that for your experience? I don't know. You know, did things stick when you were just given the answers, or did things stick more when you had to figure that out on your own? When you actually had to go through that experience and process that for yourself. I don't know. What is that for you? I think that's where that, excuse me, lovingly release others to their own life lessons come from, right? We don't know. Hey, this is what I learned from that, but maybe somebody else going through the same thing has something totally different they need to learn from it. I don't know. I don't know. It's individuals. Okay, I picked out 2 here. Affirmation, inspiration. Let's do 2. Because we're getting on here. It's 5:28. Okay, in the time. So, you have been criticizing yourself for years, and it hasn't worked. Has it? I don't know. Try approving of yourself and see what happens. Louise L. Hey. Wasn't I just talking about Louise L. Hey that said lovingly release others through their own life? Thank you, Louise. You're awesome. I met Louise L. Hay in person. I have her autograph on my I Can Do It t-shirt. And see, I went to the Hay House I Can Do It conference. I was an I Can Do It volunteer. That was, oh, gosh. That was like 2010. 2010, I got the t-shirt upstairs, but Louise L. Hay signed it. And, of course, that's where I got the name for my business. Robert Holden. Last speaker on the last day was wearing a t-shirt that said begin with him. I went home and registered. Anyways, okay, so. Boom, boom, squirrel. Here we go. Okay, you have been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try proving of yourself and see what happens, Louise L. Hay. Recite this affirmation 5 times this morning. I am perfect just the way I am. 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 You are perfect just the way you are. Yeah, come as you are, take me as I am. That's 5. Let's change that. Instead of criticizing ourselves, okay, look at perfectly imperfect. Okay, I'm learning and I'm growing. Don't take your health for granted. Don't take your body for granted. Do something today that communicates to your body that you desire to care for it. Tomorrow is not promised. Jada Pinkett Smith. Eat at least 1 full meal today without any technology present. Focus on nourishing your body and the sensations that come up when you're chewing, the swallowing, whatever that is. And there was a comment, beautiful, thank you for that comment, that somebody actually does that. And that's a self-care thing. Take that time to be fully present with your body, with that meal, with the things going on around you. Well, find a quiet space. Don't find a very busy space, okay? You can quiet center in that. Whatever that is. Okay, so we don't take that for granted. Let's show that appreciation. Let's not criticize it. Let's not go in there, body doesn't wear me down, whatever. Let's show it some love, right? So when we show it love, it wants to change and shift for us. Right? I don't know. What is that for you? Let's try it. Let's try some place you've been criticizing yourself. Give yourself some love and encouragement there and see what happens. Let's see what happens when we are more gentle and compassionate with ourselves. When we stop criticizing. World is full of critics. Why do we need another one? Okay, why do we need to be living with one 24/7? Woo-wee! Right? We got to take responsibility, but we don't need to keep criticizing ourselves, right? And then we find those new abilities. We have that ability to respond instead of react. We take that time because we know who we are, right? And it's not about having that approval, that void. That's how we unlock our potential abilities. Opening up to that potential miracle. The key to unlocking our creative abilities. What is that? Right? Dear, is that gentleness? Being gentle with ourselves. 4 and 4. Look at that. And then 3 and 8 is an 11, which makes half of that. That's half the battle to manifesting our ideas and needs. Is being gentle with ourselves. Right? A dear. Being dear to ourselves. Doing what's near and dear to our hearts. I don't know. What is that for you? That's beautiful. But look at how that matches up. The key to unlocking our abilities is gentleness. Not that harshness, not criticizing. Let's have that trickster. Was just a 4 again. We thought I'm being harsh. Look it. That's what we think. We think we need to be like militant and up to it, march. I don't know what is that for you. So we're looking at that dream time and that unlimited vision that we have for ourselves. The Creator had for us in creation. I don't know, what is that? And we're opening up to that, and then we're building on that, which is another 4. This is how we're building on those new abilities and unlocking that potential miracle that is you. You are a miracle just to be here. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Look into that, how birth happens. I don't know. What is that for you? So let's look at that unlimited vision, that dream time. What are we dreaming into being? How are we criticizing ourselves. And how has that helped? So just for one day, don't criticize yourself today, okay? Show yourself encouragement. When you catch yourself kind of criticizing, let's release and be gentle with ourselves and know that we're human beings, okay? And find a new way to address that or react or respond, okay? All right, beautiful beings. Gonna be a minute cut off the front, but here we grow. All right, let me know how it goes for you, okay? Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know what? This world needs you to be you, fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out and all that's you. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad you choose to stay every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. And make this another wonderful, blessed day. Love you all. Mwah. Thank you. Oh, and if you hear my music in the background, that is the Mike Band. Mike and Ed. Mike Curry and Eddie Rispoli. Together they are mic'd. So, yeah, look them up if you hear that music in the background. All right. Love you all. Thank you.